So that is why I had to quit school in North Cyprus. All right, in this one, we're going to talk about why I dropped out of school in North Cyprus. All right, so I did a video a while ago talking about my experience in Cyprus from 2021 to 2024 so far. And someone in the comments asked me to talk about why I dropped out of school, because in that video, I mentioned me dropping out of school. So PJ Charts is that person. I'm doing this for you. Like I said, every video request that I've had on this channel, I'm going to do it, all of it. So this is one. Okay, so this video is going to be unscripted. I'm just going to get it out of my head. Why I dropped out of school in North Cyprus. Here's the thing. So let's start when I was still back at home. My traveling for 2021 wasn't really supposed to happen, but it happened. I couldn't really control any of it. It happened. I knew I was going to travel when things have been set up already. Okay, so I traveled. That's it. So 2021, I got here. The university that took me, because all Africans that come here must come through school. North Cyprus, you must come through school. So first of all, before I even get deep into that, you have to understand how Cyprus looks like. Cyprus is a small island that, because of politics, now divided into two. So there is the Republic of Cyprus, which is the South Cyprus, that is known as a country. And there is the Northern Republic of Turkish Cyprus, or North Cyprus. That's where I am right now. And it's not recognized as a country everywhere. Okay, so they're trying to get things done. So North Cyprus is controlled by Turkey, and South Cyprus is Cyprus, South Cyprus. So if you Google Cyprus, you're going to mostly be seeing South. Okay, so that's it for Cyprus. So I'm in the North. So I got here. The school that took me, because all Africans must come here through school, Near East University. Now I applied, finished my BSc in University of Boya. I applied for masters, so they took me in. Before they even take me in, the course that I applied for, they said they wouldn't, because my BSc program was just for 3 years. They're saying if I did 4 years BSc program, they'll give me the course. But anyway, they took me. Whatever person did was to travel. I traveled. So I came here, did quarantine at Acapulco Hotel. It was COVID time, 2021. COVID was hot at the time. And then after the quarantine, I got home. And that's when you start seeing the real deal. So the problem with most people when they travel is they listen to agents and they believe what agents say. So especially when in my own case, the person following my program, that was my brother, the agent is his friend. So the agent is giving him all the dates and he's receiving all the dates. He didn't even know I was coming here. He thought I was going to the Republic of Cyprus, but I ended up in North. And I don't even want to talk about the other side anyway. But anyway, this is it. And to be honest, North Cyprus right now is way better than the other side. And I explained that in another video, but that's just it. All right. So the school, when I left quarantine, got to the apartment where I'm supposed to be living there, I met, people from different parts of the world, but they were mostly Africans. So I met people from Congo, and the guy in the room that I was supposed to live with is from Ivory Coast. They were all cool, especially the guy, Buba. We ended up being good friends, but he's gone back to Ivory Coast. Anyway, so within a very short period of time, I realized that the people that I was living with, they were having their parents or their families back home sponsoring them for school in North Cyprus. So their parents send them everything every month, allowance, fees, bills, stuff, and all that. And then my head started to click. So the thing is, agent's going to tell you, you can come here, you can hustle, you can pay your fees, you can work, you can do that. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible. But here is the thing. North Cyprus, even South Cyprus, these are not developed countries, okay? They are developing. They are developing. So the work system here is the same like in Africa. So if you're looking for a permanent job, you're going to be working whole day. They don't pay per hour. It's a full day job, right? And one thing with North Cyprus is the currency we use in North Cyprus economy. When they pay you from work, when you're going to the store for groceries, is Turkish lira, the Turkish money. Now, when you want to pay your fees, like now, your house rent, you want to buy a car, you're going to be using pounds, dollar, or euro. And these currencies are way bigger than the economy's currency, okay, the Turkish lira. So you work hard, labor from a very small value currency, and then you do important things with a big value currency. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. Problem number one. So I did research and I realized in a year, masters in near each university can start from like 2,300, and then upward depending on your course and all that per year. If you're doing medicine, it's like $14K, $600. I'm talking in dollars per year, and you have 6 years for medicine. But that's beside the point. Now the problem is you have bills, you have feeding, and you have to be ready if someone at home says they need something. Because here's the thing, I didn't travel just for school. I traveled for a better life. So the other people that I'm living with, they have people back at home that send them purposely for school. So they get the support. I got nobody. So this is like you're in a new country with no one, no support. No, but now imagine me trying to call back at home. I said, I need school fees. Bro, you just got in a plane or on a plane. This is why I hate English. Is it in a plane or on a plane? Because I saw an English teacher say, if you're in a car, I'm sorry, I'm going out of topic. If you're in a big vessel that you can stand and walk, it's on. So on a plane, on a train. But in a small car that you can't stand and walk, it's in. You're sitting in a car. You're on a plane. You're on a train. And fuck English. Anyway, let's get back to my country where I'm from. You travel out. The deal is you're going to better yourself and better the family. So I can call back at home and say, I need school fees. Bro, you traveled. You're abroad. The fuck you gonna need school fees for? From who? So yeah, that was one thing that just clicked. The good thing is then during the COVID time, my classes were still, they were online. So I could do a little thing to pay my bills, little jobs, side jobs and all that. My first job was a cleaning job. Bro, I cleaned my ass off. I had to weed. It was a 2-bedroom apartment, so it was a cleaning job to clean it, weed the grass and all that. And I did the wedding. I worked so hard, the lady paid me extra. That's to show you how desperate I was when I got here. And then taking off, I have to be paying 2,300, 500, 600, or even more than that dollars every year for school. That wasn't the problem. The problem is you're going to be working in lira to pile it up, then go buy the dollar to pay the fees. Because they don't take their own money as school fees. You get what I'm saying? Or you have to give the equivalent. But everything is in dollars. School fees are mostly in dollars. That was one red flag. So the work system. Second one is the work system. The work is every day. It's per day that they pay, not per hour. The country is not developed. So I'm like, I'm going to stress for months to pay school fees that I will not have enough time to study because I need to keep working to sustain my life, to pay my bills and my feeding and all of that. How am I going to do it? Well, let's do some math. So $1 is about 34, 35 lira right now. £1 is about 45 lira. So for example, let's say you have a job, like a construction job, because I choose construction because club jobs or clubs, hotel, they don't pay well. Okay, so let's say a construction job pays you 1,800. Now, this is a good pay. Okay, that's above minimum wage. And a lot of people don't pay that, but this is a good pay. And there are a lot of companies that pay that too. Yeah. So let's say you make 1,800 lira per day and you work for a month, which is 26 days, excluding Sundays, but there's some people you can work every day. So 1,800 times 26 will give you 46,800, which is just a little bit above 1,000 pounds. If you use this money and go buy pounds. Now, your house is in pounds. Right now in Cyprus, every house is in pounds for rent, not in lira. Your house is in pounds. Your bills are in lira. You can pay that in lira. Your school is in dollar. Now you have 1,000 a month. You have to pay that school fees. And someone like me, you have to have money on you in case family says shit is up. You got to do something about that too. And then, though my family is, they're not like that, but your dad has to be there. And then you're feeding your bills, and then you have to keep going to work. I wake up at 6, prepare, go to work, and I come back around 6. I made a video about it. I'll leave the link in the description or here. You see my life, how I work. Where is the time to study? Where is the time? Even if like now I can afford the fee, I can pay, but where is the time to study? Because you won't just pay and stay at home study. Who's going to pay your bills, your house, all of that? So that's Cyprus for you. That's why I quit. Because the pound is for if you want to do anything important, buy a house and stuff like that, rent a house is pounds. Buy a car is pounds. But you're working in lira. So that is just my problem. That's like, nah, it's not for me. And recently the government of this country kind of like put the list of some universities that they're saying they're not credible. And the school that brought me here, like gave me my acceptance letter is on that list. So which is kind of like, what of the certificate or those who graduated from the school? I don't get it. So I'm kind of like, I dodged a bullet for quitting, but I think I want to study, but more of a skill. I want to learn a skill properly, like a digital something. And I would like to stop this work to learn. I don't think I have that time to come back from a very tired, tough day and start learning something on your computer, you'll be sleepy. Okay. The most I can do is just make videos. All my videos I shoot them at night. So yeah. So when I take a long break, like when I come back to Cameroon, that's what I'll be doing. That's it. I'm not gonna go back to school. I don't even like our system of education, man. Growing up to this point, I've grown up to realize our system of education is trash. It's not even for Africans. All this super general knowledge. They want to specialize, you're old. Here in Cyprus, you meet people very young and are able to get married because they just focus on a trade. Now there are schools here, of course, but people that are not educated but they're doing well because your daddy is a plumber. When he gave birth to you, a little boy, he started taking you to work at the age of 6, 7, 8, and you grow up and you learn plumbing, and that is it. That is your skill. That is what you base your life on, plumbing. Same goes for building and all that. But the people who actually go to school to study this thing, study the business of it, they're the one that make the most money. Like my boss, he makes good money. So yeah, but the skill set you can just learn from day to day makes a lot of people to be able to establish and live a life here and build a family. And we need more of that kind of study, that kind of system of education where we're going to have professional schools in Africa that teach this skill and that skill and that skill, not all the Dr. Zingraf and all this bullshit. There are people here that stay in school, to be active, have legal documents where you keep paying your school fees to make your permit every year because you have to renew it every year. So when I got my job, I got to talk to the people that I want a permanent job. I don't want to go to school no more. I did not finish my first semester. I quit. I didn't even write the exam. I just saw what I was going to face. Who's going to be paying this money? Who's going to be doing this with this kind of work, this kind of economy? I just quit. So they told me I could swap my work permit, my school permit to my work permit, and that's it. I swapped my school permit to my work permit. So now all I need to do is renew the permit every year. Currently now the permit I have is 2 years. So I can just, when it gets finished, I just pay and I renew it. But if you have to be using school as a means to stay legal, you have to be paying school fee before you can make a permit. That's a student permit. So yeah, that's just things like that. Just like, nah, well, what's the point? So if I say I don't want to go to school and I just say I want to work, I need to still be paying the school fee and make a new permit. So I just had to switch to full-time worker. So I don't need to be spending the school fee again. It's even if I don't have the time to go to school, I still need to pay the school fees just to be legal. Nah, I just make myself like the Bangladesh niggas, man, the Pakistani niggas. Yeah. So the person who asked this video, that's what happened. So there's so many reasons why I didn't see it. I can make it happen. I don't see the reason why I should go through that stress. Because I have someone I'm living with someone who's going through that stress. It's so stressful for him. Because he has to work at night to be able to pay his bills, his school fee, and the night job doesn't even pay well. So you go to school in the morning, come back in the evening, go to club, come back in the morning to go to school in the morning. The fuck is that for, man? When do you sleep? Nah, it's not worth it, bro. It's not. So when you come into Cyprus, don't just listen to your agents. Dig in information. If you're coming here to hustle and probably get the money and go somewhere else, okay. But don't just listen to agents and say, hey, this is why I'm coming here. No. You're gonna be in deep shit. The reality is gonna hit you. You have to understand the agents, they're gonna do whatever they can, sweet talk you to come here because they get paid from you and they get paid from the school. Any school that they refer someone there, the school gives them a commission. So that's how they live. They make way more money compared to people that even work here. Because imagine you refer 10 students to a school in a particular month and your commission will be $200. You just made 1,000 on your phone talking to students and making them come here. And someone is out here working in lira to get $1,000 or £1,000 is a big problem. So that's why I quit, man. Couldn't do it. Stressful as fuck. So the people who enjoy Cyprus, who enjoy the island, are tourists. Because imagine you're coming here with £1,000 to spend in a month, and you convert it to 46,000 lira, and it's good money for you. So people who feel the struggle, those who are here, working here, trying to survive here. But if you're a tourist, and you come here with your foreign currency, you're good. The island is beautiful if that's the situation for you. But to work here and then exchange it to a bigger currency to pay your bills and your expenses and your fees and So tourists that come here to enjoy the place. It's cheap if you bring it that way. If you look at it that way as a tourist, coming here with your dollar and your euros and all that is cheap. But to work in this economy and sponsor all these things and take care of all these bills and school fees, it's a hard game to play. I'm not going to lie. It's difficult. It's a difficult game to play, but that is Cyprus. Yeah, so the thing is, Cyprus has a terrible economy. Okay, the Turkish lira is dropping every day. Like when I came here, £1 was not up to 10 lira, but now it's 35. So the inflation here is so high and things are just crazy expensive every time. You can go to a market, you buy something today. Tomorrow you go to that market, they're changing the price. Or the price. I've been to a market I'm trying to buy and they're changing price tags. So yeah, that is Cyprus for you. So that the constant changing of things in the economy. The only good thing is they changed the minimum wage to try to balance it up. Like only in this 2024, minimum wage has been changed like 3 times. Maybe it will happen again before the year comes to an end, and this is October. Yeah, the problem is the companies don't even respect it like that. So that's the thing. When you see challenges like that, you just know you have to survive. A lot of people have dropped out. A lot of people are going to school here, especially those who came here for school and their families are supporting them. Absolutely. School is beautiful. I wish I had that. I really wanted to go to school. I made a lot of friends, stuff like that. But hey, it's out of my control. Choose survival, man. I don't want none of that stress. The person who asked me to make this video, how I got to the point of saying I'm quitting school, I realized very fast, like, because the island gave me two choices: survive or study. It's not survive and study. It's survive or study. And not you survival, man. I just can't push it too much. So yeah, do I plan to go back to school? Definitely will. But it's gonna be something entirely different. But it's gonna be on my own terms. I'll be able to do it. I don't need to bother my family about it no more. So yeah. That's how the economy is, and that's how I got to quit. I'm sick, guys. I can't even. My voice is funny. Winter is coming, so I just have cold and all that. Don't know if I'll be able to walk tomorrow, but yeah, that's the video for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.